For 30 years, I coached UFC champions like John Jones, Rashad Evans, Cub Swanson, Travis Browne, Donald Cerrone, and many more. The guys whose names you know. I made them stronger, faster, and more explosive than anyone in the octagon. And now I work mostly with women over 40, executives, entrepreneurs, moms, women who can run companies but can't get their bodies to respond anymore. Here's what no one's telling you. The principles that built champions are the exact principles a woman over 40 needs. And the fitness industry has been hiding them from you for one reason. They're harder to sell than a 6-week shred. The fitness industry sells women over 40 two things: smaller portions and light pink dumbbells. Lightweight, high reps, tone, don't bulk. That's not training. That's babysitting. Here's the truth from 30 years of working with the most elite athletes on earth. The human body adapts to the demands that you place on it. Period. John Jones did not become a champion doing 3-pound lateral raises for 20 reps. He became a champion because we asked his body to do hard things, and then we recovered and then asked again. Your body after 40 is no different. It needs demand. It needs load. It needs progression. The only difference between training a 25-year-old UFC fighter and a 50-year-old woman is recovery, not effort, not intensity, not weight. Let's talk about the H word that everyone uses to scare you: hormones. Yes, estrogen drops during perimenopause. Yes, testosterone declines after 35. Yes, growth hormone falls off. But here's what the industry doesn't tell you. Resistance training is one of the only things on earth that counteracts every single one of those changes. Heavy compound lifting, not light pink dumbbells. Heavy lifting does this. It stimulates growth hormone release, maintains testosterone receptor sensitivity, builds bone density that protects you from the number one thing that takes so many women out over 70, which is hip fractures. It increases insulin sensitivity, which is why so many women over 40 gain weight in their midsection. Your hormones aren't your enemy. Your training program is. There are 3 movements that I put in every program for a high-performing woman over 40. They are the same 3 that I used with my UFC fighters, just dosed differently. Number 1 is a hinge. You can choose between a trap bar deadlift, a Romanian deadlift, or a kettlebell swing. This is the single most protective movement for your back, your hips, and your bone density. Number 2 is a press, not a bench press, but an overhead press. This tells your shoulders, your spine, and your core they are still load-bearing structures. That's the message that the female body over 40 stops getting. And that's why posture collapses. Number 3 is a hold or carry, such as a farmer's walk, a suitcase carry, or simply holding heavy dumbbells and doing a modified range of motion for lat raises. Pick up something heavy, walk with it, move with it. This is the most underrated exercise in the world. It builds grip, it builds core, and it builds confidence. And it's the closest thing in the gym to real life. If you do nothing else but a hinge, a press, a carry, or hold, 2 sessions a week for 1 year, you will become a different woman. I've seen it happen hundreds of times. Okay, so here's where most women get this wrong. They start lifting heavy, they get excited, and then they do what they did at 25. They train harder, more often, eat less, sleep less, push, and then their body shuts down. When I trained John Jones for a title fight, do you know how often we did our hardest sessions? Twice a week. Twice. The other days were skill work, mobility, recovery, sleep. Because the best coach in the world knows the body does not get stronger in the gym. It gets stronger in recovery from the gym. Women over 40 do not need more workouts. They need better workouts and better recovery. 2 hard lifting sessions a week, 2 walking days, 1 mobility day, 2 full rest days. That's the recipe. Stop trying to do 6 workouts a week. You're not lazy. You're overtraining. Here's what 90 days of this actually looks like. Because I've watched it happen over and over. Month 1, you feel sore in new places. Your numbers go up faster than you expect. You sleep better almost immediately. Month 2, your clothes fit differently. Not lighter on the scale necessarily, but tighter in the right places and looser in the wrong places. The scale becomes irrelevant. Month 3, you walk differently. You carry yourself differently. You catch yourself in a mirror and think, I look strong. And once you felt that, you don't go back to pink dumbbells, ever. I spent the first 25 years of my career building champions. I'm spending the next 25 years building women over 40, making them stronger than they've ever been in their life. Because the truth is, you don't peak at 25. You peak when somebody actually trains you the right way. If this resonated, please comment below. What's the lift that you've been told you shouldn't do? I want to know. And if you want the full rebuild method that I use with my clients, the link is in the description. Go out and make it a great day.